Welcome back to another episode of Snacking with Tj Wimbs, your favorite D-list actor. Today we're going to talk about coffee. Now I drink 4 coffees a day now. When I first got started, I didn't even start drinking coffee until I was about 35, and I'm 50 now. I was in Australia, had a lot of time off. There was a street called Rundle Street, and it was all the shopping in South Australia, and they had a coffee shop, and I would stop and I'd get me a nice little frou-frou coffee drink with a bunch of sugary stuff in there. But that's how I got my start drinking coffee. Now, my first coffee is nice and simple. It's a simple cup of coffee, that's it. It's all I drink first thing in the morning after I have my 16 ounces of water. So just a straight black coffee is my first one. Now, my third coffee, because today we're mostly important we talk about the second coffee, but the third coffee is basically what I do is I'm not into pre-workout or into any like recovery type drinks. So my thing is my post-workout meal is 2 scoops of whey protein, a banana, but I put 1 cup of coffee in my post-workout drink. And what that does is it keeps me from having that post-workout crash. It really works for me, a little bit of caffeine, and plus with the chocolate whey, with the coffee, oh man, it tastes amazing. Now the newest thing I started doing is my 4th cup of coffee of the day. Now my 4th cup of coffee is now an iced coffee. Now I wasn't much of an iced coffee person before, but once I got into the cold brews, which was my pre-workout for like about 4 years straight, very, very strong. Once I got into the cold brews and putting just a little bit of creamer in there, I was like, oh man, that's, I'm really getting to like these. So a couple weeks ago, after moving to Arizona, I decided that, hey, I'm going to add that 4th cup of coffee. First it was just for Fridays, and always Friday I don't have me a 4th cup, something sweet. And then I started adding it to my show because Fridays when I do my show. So now I have my 4th cup of coffee a day, every day, which is a really awesome iced coffee. And the key for me, I think, is when you pour the cream, you got to pour it on the ice first to really get that coffee going. So let's jump back and let's go to the coffee that we came to talk about today, and that's coffee number 2 of the day. My second cup of coffee, ta-da, which I'm just having right now because it's quite early in the morning, as you guys can see. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Now this is my big coffee. Coffee is almost a meal. Some people like to do the bulletproof coffee. They put the butter in there and all the other things. Me, I keep mine a little bit more. I throw a little bit more in there. So of course, obviously, I start with 8 ounces of coffee, right? And then I throw in a little of my favorite things. Right here we have some turmeric or turmeric. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but that's how I say it. Great for the body. Everything I'm showing you today is great for your immune system, your skin, your hair, your nails. Research. I'm not a doctor. This is what works for me. Research all your stuff before you eat it. All your supplements, everything. Always do your research before you start anything new. Then I also add, now, this is crazy. I don't even like cinnamon. I don't even like the flavor of cinnamon. But I know how good cinnamon is for you. So, organic cinnamon into the coffee. Then we get into our big time powders. Moringa, I'll probably say that wrong. This is one of mine that I like to put in there. Very, very tasty. Once again, remember, all these are great for the immune system. Another blend I used to like to do is maca. This is organic black maca powder. Good stuff. Sometimes I get regular, but black maca was on sale. And then a nice mushroom blend. Mushrooms are so amazing. They can do so many things. It's crazy. If you ever get a chance to watch, there's a documentary on Netflix that talks about mushrooms. Mushrooms are basically the internet for the forest. That's how all things in all the plants and stuff communicate. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I love having a mushroom blend. Tons and tons of different mushrooms. What we got here right now, main ones, we got some reishi, some chaga mushrooms. Yep, all right. And some elderberry fruit in here too. So very good. Also, cacao, aka chocolate. Yes sir, right there before they add all the sugar to it. Fantastic. And then the one that I absolutely started to get into and really started to love for my skin and everything else, and I can really see the difference once I started doing this, was I started adding collagen peptides to my coffees. And man, it has made a world of difference. I can actually see the difference in my skin, my hair, and everything, mixing these different powders. And like I said, always go out, find what works for you, do your research, and then yeah, go for it. But man, these coffees, this second coffee, it's my immune system coffee. I've been doing this now for I would say the second coffee with everything in it for about 4 years now. And seriously, I've been sick once in the past 6 years. So cheers to that. Cheers to drinking coffee. You guys have a great one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening to me rant about drinking a cup of coffee. I love this stuff now, even though I wasn't a fan until I was 35. You guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you later on the next episode of Snacking with TJ Wimbs, your favorite D-list actor. And now I'm out. This what?